friends, welcome to my channel All Stitched Up. I am Beth. I'm still trying to find the right lighting, so I think this is the good spot. This is where I'm doing it. Just got through doing my Stitch Fix video, and now that I have time, I'm gonna sit and have my cup of coffee with you guys, and we're gonna have a little Truth Tuesday. I miss doing Truth Tuesdays. Now that I've been kind of busy, it's just like, it's not that I don't have time for it, I just get lazy when I get home and I don't do them. So today's Truth Tuesday is probably going to be about my job, and it's going to be about our new adventure. If you guys watched my last video, I kind of hinted at if you watched my FabFitFun video, I hinted at the new adventure that my husband and I are starting. So first, I'll start with my job. My job is going great. I love my job. It's kind of like one of those situations. I'm not saying I don't have to work. I don't want to sound snobby about it, because it is nice having the extra income, especially in the wintertime when my husband isn't working. But it's nice to have a job where there's less need. You know what I mean? Like, it actually lets you pick a job that sounds fun to you, something you actually want to do. And I have yet to have that moment where I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go. I haven't had that because I really enjoy the ladies that I work with. The salon is just, it's full of really awesome people. The customers have been great. I haven't had any crazy people on the phone yet, which has been really nice. But I just love it. There's that saying, like, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. Like, right now, that's where I'm at. I really enjoy what I do, and so it doesn't feel like work. It feels like doing some work, hanging out with some people that I really, really enjoy, and I get a paycheck for it. So it's kind of like a win-win. I get adult interaction, plus I get paid for it. And I get my hair done. As you can see right now, I'm kind of rocking like a dusty rose gold. It's some new shampoo that I tried out, and I really love it. It's Surface Rose Gold. Paul Mitchell Salon, that's one of the products that we carry. Not trying to plug, but that was a plug. But it's great. Like, it's just enough to get me out of the house and keep me sane. Makes me tired at the end of the day because I've actually been doing something other than cleaning or cooking or going to the grocery store. I'm not trying to say any of that stuff wasn't good, because I love taking care of my family. I love taking care of people. But I was definitely losing my identity in being a stay-at-home mom. It's hard. It's lonely. It's underpaid. I mean, there's just a lot that goes into it, but it is rewarding because I got to spend a ton of time with my son, and that's crucial. Like, I love my son more than anything. And with his autism, like, I love to spend time with him and just try and help him grow and learn and do new things. We do have a babysitter. It's a friend from church, and she's doing such a great job, and Ryder totally loves her and totally loves her baby. So that makes it really nice. And she comes to the house, she gets him off the bus, and that's just been, she's amazing. Let's just be real. She's amazing. But now, like, here we are. Ryan left yesterday to go to California to go get Michael. So it's like less than a week away. And I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm happy. There's a tinge of sadness, and I'll talk about that in a second. I gotta get his room ready. Someone was super nice and they gave me a headboard. We have a bed, but it's a super feminine bed. So it's just been our guest room. So I wanted to try and make it look like a boy lived there. So someone super nice on the Let Go app had a headboard. She was willing to let me have it. It's just an old wooden headboard. So I'm gonna put that in there today. Thursday, I'll probably go and get bedding. And just try and get it ready. Like, I don't know what 16-year-old boys like. I have a 4-year-old that's not like other 4-year-olds. So it's like, I don't even know what normal 4-year-old's like. Normal. But it's like neurotypical. That's the word I like to use. So, but it's like, I just don't even know. I'm super nervous that I don't want to like overcompensate. I want him to feel comfortable, but I just don't know what this looks like. So anyone out there who has adopted, or anyone out there who has like teenage children, feel free to leave some advice down below. The only thing like my Nana has said is he's a teenage boy, he's gonna want his privacy, which is fine. I get that. But we also did drive halfway across the country to get you and bring you home and take care of you, so you will be part of this family and you will participate with us as a family. It's not just going to be room time. Told him he couldn't have a TV in his room, and he was like, even during the summer? Yeah, even during the summer. Like in our home, your bedroom is your bedroom. It's a place to go relax. It's a place to go unwind. It's not a place to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning playing video games or watching TV. That is just the sad reality of me being mean, apparently. But I mean, yeah, like I said, there is a tinge of sadness with this. As some of you know, if you've been subscribers and watched my videos from the very beginning, my husband and I are not going to have more kids of our own. Once we got our son's diagnosis of autism, I cut it right there, because in my heart of hearts, I just have this huge fear that we would have another child with autism. Some people might get offended by that statement, but it's the truth. I am scared of having another child with autism. We have pretty good high-functioning autism in our house right now. My biggest fear would be that we would have another child whose needs were just way bigger or way worse than what Ryder's needs are. And I don't want that. I can't handle that mentally. My heart would probably find room and make time and be able to handle it, but when you're doing heart and head decisions, this was definitely a head decision over a heart decision. So we had talked about adopting, and I really wanted to adopt a kid, not a baby, like a kid, someone who was around Ryder's age, a little bit younger. I didn't want them to be older than Ryder. For him to have a brother or sister, I was thinking boy. So it was kind of selfish motives too. Like, I want another child, but I also want someone for Ryder, like a friend, a companion, someone to protect him. And so, yeah, there was a little bit of selfish intention there to have someone for him, but it's just the reality of the situation, you know? It's like some people that have kids because they have kids with terminal illnesses and they need matches. I get that. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I get it. You know, just like I'm not expecting you to agree with my choices. That's fine. We're different people. But just, I would like you to understand where I'm coming from. So we talked about it, and Ryan, my husband, said maybe we should wait until he gets a little bit older. Then, you know, we've got some time. We can see how everything's going to start panning out, see what his path looks like, and then we could even adopt an older child. And I was okay with that. I was okay with tabling this for a few years. And then we got the call that his brother was in foster care, and that just closed that door, like, immediately. So it makes me sad to think that we're not going to be able to adopt a child. Even though we are adopting a child, I know that doesn't even make sense, but this is our path right now. This is where God has directed our hearts. It's to take care of his brother. And so while that door's closed, you know, we still are adopting a kid. It's just way older than we expected and way different than we expected. I don't know why he's in foster care, really. I don't know why he was taken from the home. It was kind of one of those situations where it's not that I didn't care, I just wasn't super surprised, and that wasn't the important part. The important part was he needs a place, like a place that will show him love, a place that will build him up. He hasn't had that. So Michael and Ryan are half brothers. They have the same mom, they have different dads. Their mom, she did the best she could. She is mentally, she has some personal issues mentally. I won't go into that, but she tried the best she could, but she can't. She cannot take care of him. She can't really take care of herself. And then Michael's dad, I don't really know what happened. Like, he's capable, but I don't know what happened. So that's something that we're going to find out when Ryan goes to court on Thursday in California to go sign all the stuff. But he just hasn't had a childhood. Like, he's been taking care of his mom, or he's been alone, like with his dad. And his dad, I don't even know how to explain this. He's a kind man, super kind, super loving, but I just don't think he knows how to take care of a teenager. I really just don't. So he hasn't had a lot of self-esteem, like building up, care, like we care about you kind of things, like you're important. So I have a feeling that's where a lot of this is going to go. Like, we want you to feel important. We want you to feel loved. We want you to feel safe. We want you to feel like you can come talk to us about stuff, even though I don't know how to talk to a 16-year-old. I told him he's going to have to go to therapy. That was like a mandatory thing. Before we would sign the documents, he had to agree to that, because I know that he's got a lot of stuff inside of him, from taking care of his mentally unstable mother to living with his dad. It's like, I can't even imagine the things that probably go on in this kid's head. And part of me, he's never been diagnosed, but having been around him and interacted with him, I kind of feel like he might have Asperger's. That is just a theory in my mind. I don't know that to be true. It's just based off of interactions with him. So I just want him to be comfortable. I want him to grow up and know that he can do big things. I want to raise him the way we raised Ryder, without limitations, even though there are limitations. I just want him to know that we love him and we're doing something really big and special for him. And I'm not doing it for praise. I'm doing it because there's no way I would let him live in foster care. Like, no way. I went through stuff like that when I was a kid. I lived with a family that wasn't my own. And, even though they loved me and my brother, it was different. The love was not the same as how they loved their own kids. And that's hard. And I don't think they intentionally did that. But I want Michael to know that we're there for him. And so that's where we're at. He left yesterday. I think he's in Salt Lake still. They're having really bad fog and stuff. So he'll head out later today. They have court on Thursday. That's when Michael's parents will sign their rights over to us. And that's when Ryan will sign all the stuff. So yeah, I will definitely keep you guys posted. I will keep you guys in the loop. As always, I thank you all the time for your love and support, either through YouTube or through Instagram, or through the emails that you guys send me. Like, seriously, it means a lot to know that I have friends out there on the interweb that we may not have met face to face, but we've connected in a way that, we care about each other. And so I appreciate you a lot. Even though it's just me sitting here in front of my computer, I know there's going to be a handful of you guys that watch this. So that handful of people, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're getting ready for the holidays in spectacular fashion. I got my Christmas tree up. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I still got my tag on. I got my Christmas tree up, so I'm super, super happy about that. So yeah. Wish me luck, you guys. I'm sure I'll have some more Truth Tuesdays about the way this is going. I love you guys. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.